use the pedals. Which is which on the pedals?
The right is brake.
The right is brake.
Right is
the gas
go.
pedal, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so the left one would be the brake pedal.
Yes.
Now you notice I'm actually not using my left foot at all. I'm only using my right foot.
Why?
Why? Because what would happen if you were in a stick shift? You'd be using the left foot for the clutch pedal. If you're in a manual car, you'd have to use the left foot for actual clutch control. So we try not to confuse you, so that's why we use the right foot for both two pedals. Of course, you don't want to stop and go at the same time as well. You know, you would be fighting against each foot. So that's why we use the right foot. I mean, actually, when I drive, I quite often use the left foot for braking anyway, just because I'm used to it and I kind of find it easier to do that. And then some sort of things that I'm trying to do, I actually need to brake as well as accelerate, because I do some racing as well. So yeah, so from that point of view, just use your right foot. The amount of movement you got on those pedals is very, very tiny. I mean, you're talking about that much movement on those two pedals, whereas the clutch pedal, if we had one, would be that much. You know, so you imagine the left foot's got used to using all that sort of movement, and then you get it to do that much, it wouldn't be very good. Okay, so let's go forwards. I put the car into drive by bringing down the shift lever, and I've got my foot on the brake. As soon as I take my foot off the brake, the car will move. Yeah, and that's without any foot on any pedals, so I haven't got anything on there at all. Stopping is just a case of just think about the idea of just putting your foot onto that pedal, the brake pedal, the left pedal, and the car will stop very, very gently like that. And then a little bit off the brake, car moves forwards. We've got lots of signs around us, stop signs, roundabout signs. So yeah, do you know what a roundabout is?
Yes.
Because I know you don't have that many rotaries. So on this kind of roundabout idea, I'm going to bring the car over this side first of all. Try and avoid all the roadworks that we've got there, and then feeding the wheel all the way around. This is about the right amount of acceleration, and then I'm going to come with and then we're going to head off down here. So as you can see, we've got some cones either side. We're not going to try and hit them. And there's a ramp. Can you see that ramp up ahead of us?
Yes.
So we're going to go up towards that. Now, at the moment, there's no signage to say who has priority there. Potentially people could come through. So what we'd actually do is wait back here until we can see it's clear, and then carry on.
So is that my sister or just another person?
I don't know. Is your sister, what's she doing?
The driving experience?
She's doing, has she got a license?
Yes.
Okay, no, she's going to be on the other track. So that's in more powerful cars. Take the car down here, all nice and slowly. And as you can see, we've got some cones here now. I'm going to use these cones to do a little bit of a slalom. So around the same. So you can see we're trying not to avoid hit these cones. It's quite difficult. You just have to turn the wheel a lot. Have you done any driving at all before?
No.
So none at all.
Nope.
But this is going to be very interesting for you. And then I'm going to stop so gently on the brake, and as you can see, that becomes a nice gradual stop. Another roundabout up ahead. I'm going to bring the car over this side first of all. You noticed on our roundabouts we always go over towards the left hand side first and then around towards the right.
Yep.
Which side of the road do you drive in the States?
The right.
Exactly.
Most
So it's going to be different, isn't it?
Yeah.
And most places in the world actually drive on the right hand side really. It's only in the UK and maybe Japan and a few other places like that that they drive on the left.
Also some places in Central America.
Yeah. In Central America? Oh really?
Yes.
So, I'll just change the brake and then heading on around the outside of these cones. you'll see we've got another area in there. We're going to use that later on for doing maybe a few manoeuvres, a bit of reversing, a bit of parking, those sort of ideas. But we've got to get you used to driving a car first of all. And then you can see there's a 20 limit there. 20 will actually feel quite fast. Yeah, it's feeling quite bumpy, that's quite normal. And then nice and gently onto the brake, trying to make it as accurate as we can. You probably noticed on the steering, I'm literally holding almost 2:45, if you use a clock face, and then literally feed from one hand to the other. Looking up ahead now, you've got a sign that says give way to oncoming vehicles. So if there was anything coming, so that white car's going to be going around later on, that car was going around, we'd have to wait back here for that. But actually, no one's there now, so we can carry on. And at a give way sign, we don't actually have to stop. It's a case of if there is anyone there, you can stop. See how gentle I'm being here? It's just because it's quite a steep bump and slope there.
So what are you guys doing right now?
Some roadworks actually, like a normal road. The area that we've got here, of course, is really, really, really bumpy, isn't it?
A little bumpy.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically this is the old race circuit, and the old race circuit is over 100 years old, so we're now resurfacing it. So we're gradually resurfacing it, so that's the first part that we've done, but we're gradually starting to do the whole lot. Okay, let's stop there. It's your turn to drive, so come over this side and then take a seat and then see what you make of it. Okay, all the way around, take a seat, jump in there, and what we'll do, I'm just going to do your seat for you. Of course, I'm a little bit taller. Yeah? Yep. So we're going to bring you forwards a bit so you can reach those pedals comfortably. Also, I'm going to bring up the steering wheel and the seat so you can actually see a bit more over there. Okay, so with your right foot, if you can reach down onto the brake pedal and push that down all the way to the floor. There we go. So that's about the right place for your seat position. You very gently go onto the other pedal, the accelerator pedal, nice and gently, just a tiny bit of power. That's it. Good. And then over onto the other one again. Okay, what do you think? Are you happy on that pedal position? Excellent. Put your hands on the steering wheel. That's about right. You got a little bit of bend in your arms there. And if you put that on, I'll come around the other side. Won't be a moment.
Can I make it smooth? Okay, I'll try.
So you're all comfortable there. We're all ready to move off. As you noticed, I've got a pedal on the floor here.
Yeah.
I can slow the car down if I need to. So if you can put your foot on the brake, that's it, and then select drive. So just all the way down on the shift lever there. So that's now in drive. Of course, you need to make sure that there's no one around. That's it. You look there. Do you see it says D?
Oh, I was thinking the one above it.
Yeah, and then you see there's an arrow. That's just saying what you do to actually select it. So you see it's got like an arrow like that. To select park, you press the button on the end of the. That's it. If you wanted to go up into neutral, you'd bring up the shift lever, wouldn't you?
Yes.
So that's all it's saying. So you're actually in drive right now, so that's all your forward gears. Now before we move anywhere, can you actually see in that mirror, does it need to be moved down slightly?
Yes.
And what about the left and right mirrors? Can you see those?
Yes.
Yeah? So clear view?
Mostly.
A little bit of car, maybe down the side of the car as well. All you do to alter them, you see the mirror shapes.
Yes.
That's it. Press the right one and then use the arrow keys. That's it.
There we go.
Okay. Happy now. Right, hands on the wheel. We're going to try moving off. Have a quick look around. Just click all the way around the car. All safe. Off the brake. And the car will move. You won't need any accelerator really. and then very gently press the brake. Very gently press the brake. So you can see how sensitive it is. So it's very sensitive. And we're going to carry on forward. So you see the stop sign there? Just bring the car up towards the stop sign. So a little bit toward this side, a little bit towards this side, and then very gently stop for this stop sign. Excellent. We've got the roundabout up ahead of us, so we're going to go round that roundabout. As you move forward, nice and gently, we're going to go over towards the left a little. So a little bit off the brake, over this way just a little bit. That's great. That's about the right speed at the moment. And then come over towards this side just a little bit. That side. That's it, carry on. And a little bit more towards the left hand side. And then we're going to feed the wheel round towards the right hand side. So lots of turn that way. Go on, keep turning. That's it. And then round towards the right. Excellent stuff. And then around towards this side. That's it. And then carry it down. And then just gently use a little bit of power.
Getting better as well.
And then a little bit off the accelerator. That's a really nice controlled speed. And of course you got a couple of spectators there. A little bit to your side. That's it. Nice and gently. And then carry on forwards. And then as you can see, up ahead of you, you've got this little ramp. So as you come out towards that, you need to slow right down. So use a little bit of brake. That's enough. And then move a little bit more towards the right. And then you can carry on. That's it, really slow. Use a little bit of brake.
Sorry.
That's it. And then carry on there. Excellent. Slowing again, using a little bit of brake to get down here. Excellent stuff. And then we're going to go in and out of these blue cones. Now if you go towards the right hand side first, so bring the car over towards the right hand side, then over toward the left, then over toward the right, lots of turn to your side, loads of turn, even more turn. That's it, lots of turn there. And then again the other way, even more turn, even more turn. That's it, great, nicely done. And then the other way, even more turn, even more turn, even more turn, even more turn. That's it.
Do like in the movies.
And then around this side. That's it. And then we're going to go around toward the left hand side over this way. That's it. And then loads of turn, we're going to do a full circle round here. So all the way round. Good stuff. And then bring the car around toward the left after this game. Excellent stuff. Now looking up ahead, can you see the stop sign?
Yes.
So that's the sort of distance that you should be looking when you're driving as well. Quite a long way, isn't it?
So do you do driving licenses?
Yeah. And then just gently slow down at the stop sign. That's it. And then carry on again. Yeah, in the UK, you can't get a driving license until you're 17.
17?
Yeah. Don't know, what is it in the US?
16.
Yeah,
A little fast.
Yeah, it depends on the state though, doesn't it?
Yes.
Because some parts of the US are even older. Over this way.
Some are younger.
Yeah, there's one or two which are 15, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, also there's certain different laws that you can adjust it with.
Yeah.
My mom got it hers when she was 15.
So does that mean you can actually drive all the way through the US though? Even though...
Yes.
What, so if you're 15, if you got it in one state, but you could drive through to another which wasn't 15 years old?
Well,
Sorry.
Because you'll find across Europe like the EU, then it's mostly 17. So it just means that everyone's kind of on the same kind of page.
So how old were you when you got your driver's license?
17. Yeah, around towards right, but I've been driving since I was 12 years old.
Why?
Over to well, because I've got my parents used to own a farm. It's all safe to go. So
Yeah, that's what my mom did. She got a driver's license for the farm.
that's it, and then you can carry on again. Now you can see you need to be a bit more towards that side, and then around toward the left here. That's it. A bit more power. That's it. Keep going. Yeah, in the UK, basically, if you're on private land, your own land, then you can drive at any inch. That's why we can allow you to do this, you see. That's it. Now, I know it says no entry, but if you go over towards the left-hand side, it's quite big, isn't it? Carry on forwards, and then straight on there. And heading on down. Now, this time, if you just come off the accelerator and then go over towards the left here, that's it. And then you'll see there's a giveaway sign. Now, as you're coming along here, have a quick look towards the right hand side over your shoulder. Is that other car coming through yet? So it's all safe, right?
Yes.
On you go. A little bit towards this side, and then if you can go through the end here, so keep going forwards, between these cones, and then slowing a little as you come towards the end, and I'm going to go round towards the right hand side, and then if you can guide the car between two of these blue cones, I don't mind which ones. That's it. That's great. And straight down. And we're going to go around the course one more time. So heading forwards, out towards the stop sign. That's it. Keep going. So how are you finding driving?
It's fun.
Is it easy?
Not as easy as you would think, but I guess you can get the hang of it.
That's it. And then on you go.
So are these models specifically for driving tests?
No, I mean these are normal cars, absolutely normal cars. It just happens that it's the smallest car that we produce, so that's why we use it for teaching. But they're not specific for doing this. You know, you can buy these for the road, and they're about £30,000, as I said. You know, and a lot of people buy them. They're no more difficult or easy though than a bigger car. The only difference on a bigger car is the size. You know?
Yeah.
Other than that, the controls are the same. Okay, so onto this over here. Slowing right down. That's it. A little bit to your side. It's all safe, isn't it? And then just take it real slow over here. Excellent. On you go now. And again, same again the other side. Even slow, even slow. That's it. And then in and out of these cones again. So last time you got a little bit close on one or two of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
So just try and be a bit more accurate on your positioning this time. So how long are you over for?
We're staying 3 more days.
Okay.
But we've been here for 5.
Okay, so not that long then.
No.
Over this way. And have you got relatives over here?
Yes.
So keep going around. Have you been here before then?
No.
No, it's our first
So
It's nice.
is it?
Yeah. The weather was pretty good the first couple days.
Well, then it started getting a bit colder.
Yep. Little chilly.
It gets a lot colder still. This is still quite warm for us. So then carry on. In January, it'll be down to like -10.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's now.
Brutal.
Yeah. That's what was right here. Yeah, and I usually use my motorbike to come to work on. So even through this temperature. So I'll be out on my motorbike when it's like -10 in the snow.
Why?
Why? Because you probably noticed the problem that we have with traffic in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone has heard of that. It comes here, the M25. It's the worst, motorway that we have in this country, but it's like a traffic jam. And for where I live, it's only 25 miles. If I come by car, it could take me 2 hours to get to work. But if I come by motorbike, it takes me about 25 minutes.
Just weave through traffic.
Pardon?
Just weave through traffic.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. On a motorbike, that's what you do. But a car, you just can't do that. So around. A little bit to your side. It looks all safe, doesn't it? And then again, just keep that speed really controlled like you did last time. It's all about control though, isn't it? That's it. If you can control a speed at slow speed, then you'll find controlling it at faster speed much easier. Slow speed control is much more difficult, you see. Slow down here. So carry on, it's fine, it's just where a bit more power. Keep going, a bit more power. There we are. It's just where you got those different surfaces. Doesn't sound too nice on the car, but it can't be helped. Carry on forward.
Nope.
Okay. And then over toward the left hand side again. So keep going forward up the good way. Did you bring your marking books with you?
I don't think
Those little black books.
I don't think I did.
Carry on forward.
Did.
It's alright, don't worry, we can do them when we get back. But yeah, you got your one there. Okay. I'll have a look at that. Now what we'll do, it's time to swap over. So if you come over here, lots of turn to your side, all the way around, loads of turn that way. So you're facing that direction. That's it, keep turning, just from here. That's it, keep turning. And stop in there. That's it. So, did you